Hi, I'm Vi Wickam, and this is your myTalentForge quick tip of the week. I'm going to tell you what a chord is. Now, some of you might be like, I know that already. Well, for those of you that already know about how you make a chord, that's fantastic. For the rest of you, you may be wondering what makes a chord. Now, the simplest answer to this is a chord is a stack of thirds. A third is an interval where you skip a note in between two notes. So that's a third. Those would be the notes that make up the interval. We're skipping the first finger, or the A note, between G and B. Now, if we play a low B or a B flat, that's still a third. So we do two of those, or G, B, D, is a chord. Those are the notes of the chord. If we play those together, that becomes the chord. So those are the notes, would be the first degree, the third degree, and the fifth degree of the scale. So 1 is G, 3 is B, 5 is D, 1, 3, 5. Now in any chord, 1, 3, and 5 are the notes of that chord. Now this may be a little confusing to you if you haven't thought about numbering chords before, but I'll talk about that in far more detail in my music theory discussion, where we talk about how we get from letters to numbers and why that matters and how it's useful. But it's two thirds. We've got a major third and a minor third. And a major third followed by a minor third makes a major chord. A minor third lower and a major third above makes a minor chord. So you hear the difference between a major and minor chord. Now we can also have an augmented chord, which would be two major thirds. Or a diminished third, or a diminished chord, which would be two minor thirds. Now you notice that each of these chords has a different character, that the major chord sounds a little bit happy, the minor chord might be considered a little sad, or, there are other characterizations depending on the context. The diminished chord almost always sounds like trouble's on its way. So if you want to know what a chord is, stack two thirds and you will find a chord there. Now that may be a little technical for some of you, and it may be a little easy for others of you, but that's your quick tip of the day. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time.